How's it going, everyone? Happy 2023. I'm Christian Hernandez, Senior Editor of Sports Video Group. We're here with a new SVG Sponsor Spotlight. Extremely excited to have Arkona Technologies, part of the SVG family. I have a pleasure to be speaking with Erling Hedkvist. He's the Sales and Business Development Manager at Arkona. Erling, how you doing, sir? And how's the year for you so far?
I'm doing very well, Christian. Thanks for having us. Happy New Year.
Of course. For those who don't know who Arkona is or what you guys do in the industry, can you kind of provide a brief overview of any offerings, any services and solutions that you're providing to the industry?
Absolutely. So thanks for asking the question. Yeah, I think we're in an interesting position at Arkona. We have been making and developing products for well over a decade now. The roots of the company is the former R&D department that Grass Valley used to have in Europe that was shut down well over 10 years ago. The guys that was running that part founded a company called Arkona. And true to their heritage, they started developing products, but they weren't into this whole sales and marketing stuff. So say, we'll just OEM to other guys. So for over 10 years, we've been OEMing products now, and now we're finally out under our own name. It was never intended to be public or anything. So we have our own products now. Out under our own name, and our specialty is around core infrastructure. So we really work in everything is IP, of course. Everything is simply 2110. We focus heavily on software-defined hardware infrastructure, but around glue products, routing, multi-viewing, those kind of systems for the high-end tier one customers. That's really our focus.
For sure. And speaking of products, it's a good segue to talk about the AT300. Kind of made a splash at IBC a couple months ago in September. Can you provide some of the details of the product and how it's been used? Some of your clients, any feedback that you've heard from those people?
Okay, of course. Yeah, so the AT300 is really the follow-up or the next generation of the previous product that we have that was already out on the market since 2015, 2016. So the difference is it's under our own name now, but it fits in the same frames. It uses the same rear plates. It really has more or less the same software, because the software goes across both the old and the new software, but this is an upgraded version. The things that made it different, of course, is the next generation compute. So it uses a very latest generation Intel FPGA that uses something called high bandwidth memory. And the good thing with this is basically, in layman's terms, you can process everything that you send to it. The previous generation FPGA had the issue of you might have 40 gig or 100 gig interfaces, but the FPGA couldn't actually process everything. So you kind of had to limit the performance of it. With this new high bandwidth memory, which is basically like a really big layer one cache on the FPGA, you can process everything. So it makes it really good for things like high density 1080p, lots of 4K, HDR conversion, up-down cross, multi-view applications, to do things or compression now. We just released our JPEG XS encode decode blocks for this as well. That's really what makes the platform really good. It's dual 100 gigs. You can load them up full blast, and with this HBM memory, I think we got the highest density 4K product on the market. But it's the latest generation FPGA, so that's what comes with the terms when you get something new.
Right. Sounds great. We look forward to seeing how much of a continued splash it continues to make in the industry. Flipping over to the business side, at the time of recording, Joe LaGrasso just joined your crew to kind of lead up the sales team in the United States. Talk about the expanding presence that you Arkona wishes to have in the States, and where you kind of see it moving forward.
Yeah, it's been a ride. So Arkona has only been official as a company. We as marketed as a external as a company since IBC of last year. So in the last 4 months, we built now a reseller and a partner network that covers 45 countries, and we're announcing these a little bit. We kind of spoon feeding this to the market a bit, trickling it out. We just announced Joe LaGrasso. Super pleased about him. 35-plus-year-old veteran. I known him from my previous life about a decade ago. Super solid guy, has all the right connections, and he's super excited about working with this kind of tier one high end products that he's able to work on now. So yeah, we're expanding into the US. You'll soon see releases of Canada, South America, Asia. We have all these guys, Western Europe, all signed up, but we're releasing them a little bit little. So it'd be great. We have a really exciting 2023 ahead of us.
Nice, a big fish to kind of catch on the reel to bolster the team right at the start of the year, which is great. Congrats on that. Erling, before I kind of let you go, don't mean to spoil anything because obviously big plans are up ahead, so no spoilers. But I guess any goals that you have for 2023 since we're in January, so you have the whole entire year ahead of you.
Yeah, I think the goal for us, honestly, right now, are not so much on the engineering side. I think we got that covered. What Arkona really needs right now, and what we're very, very grateful and thankful for SVG's help is really to get the name recognition and the branding out there. So we feel we have a really good, solid product. It's been out in the market for, as I said, over a decade. I think our products are well known by, if you know, you know, kind of thing. It doesn't really matter what name is stamped on the product. It's who actually makes the work, who does it. And we really just want to get the word out there, like, hey, here we are. You can work with us directly now. We'd love to continue working with you. And that's really the goal, to kind of to spread the good word.
For sure, and it goes without saying, anything that you have that we'd like to be a megaphone, we can always help you out, get that word out. So one, really appreciate the time. Two, really excited to work with you and have you amongst the SVG family. And three, keep up the great work. Hope to see you in person soon at an event, and have a great rest of 2023.
Thanks, Christian. Appreciate it.